Imagine tip number 1 as a clarion, call to awaken from the deep slumber that dulls your spirit, urging you to seize the reins of your wandering, untamed attention with fierce determination. Picture yourself adrift in a misty, fog-laden dreamscape, where shadows blur the edges of reality. Lost in a haze of sleep, whether your eyes flutter open or remain gently closed, even as you fight to hold on to awareness, the seductive tendrils of drowsiness coil around you, pulling you back into the sweet abyss of oblivion with a lover's embrace. When you're asleep, you become a fragile, trembling leaf caught in the wild, unpredictable wind, helpless, swept along by a chaotic reality that twirls and dances to its own untamed rhythm, utterly indifferent to your faint, fleeting whispers of will. Yet within the depths of your being lies a dormant power, a radiant force waiting to shatter this hypnotic trance, to lift you triumphantly in both the ethereal, shimmering world of dreams and the vivid, pulsing heartbeat of waking life. To wield this strength, you must first reclaim your attention, that precious, golden thread so often ensnared in the jagged, unforgiving traps of a fractured, chaotic system, tangled in the ceaseless drone of grim news, the shallow, echoing chatter of gossip, or the suffocating quicksand of fleeting, gnawing worries. Imagine striding boldly toward a distant, shimmering goal, the horizon ablaze with radiant promise, only to be struck by a colleague's careless, icy words, plunging you into a shadowy abyss of doubt and creeping dread. Forge the art of wielding your focus like a finely honed blade, mastering the two screens technique, a graceful dance of awareness that splits the mundane from the infinite, awakening first to the raw, untamed pulse of reality, then shaping it with fierce, unyielding intention. Tip number 2 beckons you to cease your futile, exhausting struggle to rewrite the script unfolding relentlessly before your eyes. A tale not penned by your trembling hand, but etched into being by forces far beyond your grasp. This narrative flows like a mighty river, already carving its jagged path through the unyielding stone of existence, its currents deep and unstoppable. To wrestle with its shape or attempt to reshape its course is to invite those roaring waters to rise up and swallow you whole, dragging you beneath their weight. The events swirling through your life in this very moment are not soft clay for you to mold. Their roots plunge too deep into the earth to be uprooted by your fleeting will. Resistance against this present frame proves as futile as shouting into the heart of a raging storm. Your voice lost, your energy drained, unheard amidst the tempest's roar. Nor can you bend the stubborn wills of those around you to conform to your intricate design, no matter how desperately you yearn to orchestrate their steps. Instead, shift your weary gaze to the distant, glowing shore, the future frame that flickers faintly on the horizon, a beacon of possibility amid the chaos. Anchor your precious attention there, far from the churning, turbulent waters of today, releasing the frantic need for instant triumph and planting the quiet, unshakable seed of tomorrow's reality with patient, steadfast resolve. Tip number 3 calls you to take the helm with courage and guide the fragile frame as it glides along the vast, sprawling film strip of existence, a reel unspooling with infinite potential. Reality unfurls before you like an old, weathered reel of film, each fleeting moment a flickering image captured in time. Yet so many stumble blindly through life with eyes cast downward, oblivious to the majesty awaiting them. They trip clumsily over the petty pebbles of the present, their vision clouded, missing the sweeping, breathtaking narrative that unfolds just beyond the veil of their sight. But you possess the power to lift your gaze, to rise above the mire and not only witness this cinematic dance, but to steer its wild, winding course with purpose. Pluck your scattered attention from the clinging mud of now, and with a steady, unwavering hand, cast it boldly toward the frame yet to come, a vision shimmering with promise. Weave your braid of intention like a piercing lighthouse beam, cutting through the thick, swirling fog to illuminate your chosen scene with crystalline clarity. Bathe that distant frame in a radiant, golden light. Watching as it solidifies step by step into the tangible, living fabric of your world, a creation born of your will. In this act of deliberate creation, you become both the seer and the architect, crafting a destiny that resonates with the deepest echoes of your soul. Tip number 4 urges you to abandon the fierce urge to wrestle reality into submission with brute strength. Invite it instead to waltz gracefully toward you, a willing partner in your dance. Your mission is not to chain the wild, untamed stallion of existence with iron shackles, but to beckon it gently, coaxing it to trot to your side of its own free accord, its spirit unbroken. Brute force, with its clenched fists and gritted teeth, will only spook it further, sending it galloping into the distance beyond your reach. Release your tight grip. Cease clawing at the world with frantic, desperate demands that echo into the void unanswered. Picture yourself as a serene lantern, bearer standing tall in a darkened, hushed theater, your braid of intention a soft, radiant glow casting vivid scenes onto the blank screen of tomorrow. You are both the dreamer weaving the tale and the dream itself, projecting and perceiving in a tranquil, harmonious unison that requires no strain. Ease into this sacred, gentle act. Tension here is a silent thief, sapping your power with every taut breath. Let your focus drift like a calm, unhurried river, flowing effortlessly toward the cherished vision you hold deep within your heart. Its waters carrying you to your destiny. Master the delicate craft of cradling the frame you long to birth into being, feeling the subtle, electric hum of the braid of intention ripple through your very core like a whispered secret. This isn't a force conjured in the noisy clamor of your racing mind, or the straining sinews of your will. It flows from an external, mysterious wellspring, a quiet, pulsing rhythm at the braid's delicate, shimmering tip. That's where the true magic ignites, where the spark of creation leaps to life unbidden. The braid isn't a muscle to flex with gritted determination or a tool to wield with white knuckled effort. It's a living, breathing current, activated by your mere presence, radiating light onto the vast canvas of your deepest desires. Resist the restless urge to overthink or overreach, lest you muddy the purity of this sacred flow. Let the glow pour forth from that ethereal, trembling point, untainted by the clamor of logic or the heavy weight of exertion. Trust in its quiet power, a force that needs no force, a light that shines without struggle. As you stand in this gentle alignment, the scenes you long for begin to take shape, drawn forth by the braid's tender radiance. In this space of surrender, you become a conduit for the infinite, a vessel through which tomorrow's reality flows into the now. Tip number 5 implores you not to merely sketch the faint outlines of reality with timid strokes. Step boldly into the vibrant role it demands of you with unwavering courage. To shape your world is to play dual parts, the visionary artist painting the future with broad, fearless strokes, and the passionate actor treading the creaking boards of the present stage with conviction. Leap onto a fresh, uncharted film strip, alive with boundless possibility, and embrace the myriad tasks it lays before you like a sacred challenge. Venture forth into the unknown. Speak the words that tremble on your lips. Take the strides that stretch your spirit. Feel the warm sweat of exertion bead on your brow as you enroll in that daunting course or negotiate with fire blazing in your voice. These actions are the vivid brushstrokes that splash color across your new reel, bringing it to life with every deliberate move you make. Begin now, right in this fleeting, fragile frame, with whatever small steps your feet can muster, no matter how humble they seem. To craft reality is to weave a rich, intricate tapestry of deliberate, joyful practice, day after day, a labor of love that builds upon itself with quiet momentum. You're not just dreaming an idle fantasy, you're sculpting a vibrant, breathing new life from the raw clay of your actions, a masterpiece forged in the fire of your dedication. Tip number 6 bids you to tend to your braid of intention with the tender devotion of a gardener nurturing a rare, delicate bloom. Care for it daily, and watch it flourish into something extraordinary. This braid is your wand of power, your lifeline to the divine, the shimmering thread that lights up the distant frames you yearn to step into with vivid clarity. Yet for so many, this braid hangs limp and lifeless, a faint whisper of energy barely felt, its vast potential lying dormant beneath layers of neglect. Don't despair if yours feels faint. Its awakening comes with gentle, consistent care, a ritual that breathes life into its core. Commit to a sacred practice, 3 or 4 times each day. Summon its gentle, pulsing energy and cast its radiant glow upon a single, cherished frame that stirs your soul. Don't strain to conjure its form in the restless eye of your mind. The braid isn't a picture to paint, but a force to feel, a quiet, trembling vibration that stirs the air and sets your vision ablaze. Pour your soul into the vivid, living portrait of your target frame, and let the sensation bloom between your shoulder blades. A flicker of light, a warmth spreading like wildfire, a shiver that's yours alone. With each tender practice, your energy swells like a rising tide, lifting the braid from a ghostly echo to a vibrant, resonant chord thrumming through your entire being. As you nurture it, the braid grows less like a phantom shadow and more like a living limb, an extension of your very essence woven into your core. Its power amplifies with every moment you dedicate to its care, a force that binds you to the infinite. With each passing day, your dreams race toward reality with breathtaking, exhilarating speed. No longer distant, unreachable stars twinkling in the void. They transform into bright, guiding lanterns, illuminating your path forward with a light that banishes all doubt. This daily tending becomes a sacred rhythm, a heartbeat that aligns your spirit with the pulse of creation itself, drawing the future into the present with grace. The braid's energy, once a faint murmur, now roars like a river, carrying you toward the frames you've chosen with unerring precision. In this union of devotion and intention, you wield a power that transcends the ordinary, a magic that turns longing into reality. Stand in awe as the world bends to meet you, a testament to the strength you've cultivated within. Tip number 7 dares you to summon a bolder, brighter version of yourself into a radiant, breathtaking new reality. A call to rise above the mundane and claim your highest destiny. You're not merely a passive passenger drifting along this film strip. You're the visionary director, calling forth the finest, most luminous mannequin of yourself from the boundless archive of eternity's vast library. Imagine countless reels stretching into infinity, each cradling a different version of you. Some timid and shrinking, others triumphant and ablaze with purpose. To step onto the film strip of your wildest dreams. Beckon the mannequin that shines with your highest, most radiant potential, a beacon of what you can become. Watch as you evolve, not through harsh force or painful fracture, but through a gentle, graceful unfolding. Your spirit soaring higher, your body aligning with newfound elegance and strength. This transformation isn't about erasing the core of who you are. It's about polishing the rough gem of your soul, letting your quirks, gifts, and deepest truths gleam ever brighter in the light. As you call this version forth, you step into a reality that reflects your brilliance, a world shaped by the courage to become more. In this act, you honor your essence while reaching for the stars, a harmony of being and becoming. Tip number 8 invites you to kindle the ember of the Creator nestled deep within the cavern of your chest, a divine spark waiting to be fanned into a roaring flame. In every human heart flickers the sacred light, a quiet, eternal flame that most leave unlit, unseen, unfelt, forgotten amidst the noise of daily life. Reach for it now with trembling hands. Coax it gently into a blaze that warms your entire being with its radiance. This is your birthright, the ancient key to crafting worlds from the void, a power that has slumbered too long within you. As you steer the film strip's intricate dance and carve a winding path of growth through the wilderness of existence, Your inner light swells, a beacon piercing through the thickest gloom with unshakable brilliance. To glow like a firefly amid the deepest shadows. Weave deliberate practice into the fabric of your days. Move with purpose. Evolve with grace. Let every step fan the flames higher. Let this inner fire roar with unrestrained power, and you'll cast a radiance so potent that no darkness can dim its glow. In this awakening, you become a living testament to the Creator within, a light that transforms the world. Tip number 9 stirs you to awaken the slumbering Metasila. Your hidden tide of power that surges beneath the surface of your being. A force waiting to be unleashed. Beyond the fragile mirror of this tangible world lies the reality you weave with your deepest desires. And Metasila is the unseen, mighty current flowing through that veiled, mystical realm. It's no ordinary strength. It's the very breath of the infinite. A force capable of bending time and space to your will with a whisper. With Metasila's power, you can nudge the course of reality itself, hasten the arrival of your dreams, and roam the sprawling film strips like a wanderer unbound by mortal limits. This force hums quietly in us all, a universal gift. Your task is to rouse it from its slumber, to taste its electric, exhilarating thrill coursing through your veins. Don't wield it like a heavy hammer swung with effort. Simply plug into its boundless flow with quiet trust. You're not the doer forcing the world to bend. You're the witness, standing in awe as the universe conspires in your favor, whispering softly, I am limitless. In this surrender to Metasila, you unlock a power that transcends the self, aligning with the infinite to shape a reality beyond imagination. Tip number 10 invites you to dwell in the warm, enveloping embrace of harmony, a state of being that radiates from your core and transforms the world around you. When you embody delight, love, ease, and festivity, when you become harmony itself, you turn into a living magnet, drawing souls and successes into your orbit with effortless grace. People gravitate naturally to those who shimmer with this quiet, infectious joy, this lightness of spirit that lifts all it touches. Infuse even the dullest, grayest day with vibrant splashes of color. Laughter that rings like bells, wonder that widens your eyes, peace that settles like a soft blanket. By stepping deliberately into this radiant state and cradling it close to your heart. Harmony is a skill, a melody you can learn to hum through life's bleakest, most challenging hours, transforming the mundane routine into a celebration with every breath you take. Practice this art with intention, weaving it into your days until it becomes as natural as the rise and fall of your chest. As you radiate this warmth, opportunities and connections flow to you like rivers to the sea, a testament to the power of living in alignment. In this state, you not only shape your reality, you elevate it, creating a world where joy reigns supreme. So, let's unfurl the rich, intricate tapestry of these 10 truths once more. A woven masterpiece of wisdom to guide your path through the wilderness of existence. Awaken from your slumber and seize your attention like a long lost treasure, a golden key reclaimed from the depths of distraction. Surrender the futile fight against today's unyielding script, letting its currents flow without resistance. Steer the frame along the vast film strip with a steady, confident hand, guiding your destiny with precision and grace. Release the desperate need to conquer reality with force. Let it drift to you like a willing tide, eager to meet your gentle call. Shape your world with intention. Yes, but dance the steps the script demands of you with joyful abandon. Tend your braid of intention with the daily devotion of a priestess at her altar, nurturing its glow until it blazes. Call forth a luminous, radiant new you, a version that shines with the brilliance of your highest potential. Fan the Creator's spark within your chest into a roaring wildfire that consumes all doubt and limitation in its path. Awaken the boundless flow of Metasila. In one final, tender whisper, weave this practice deep into the marrow of your bones, not as a fleeting whim, but as a sacred, enduring rhythm that pulses through your life. With each step, each breath, you draw closer to standing tall in a reality meticulously sculpted by your hands. A masterpiece of your own making, alive with beauty and meaning. Soon, the dreams you once held at arm's length will embrace you fully, a testament to the power you've claimed. In this journey, you become both the creator and the created, a living bridge between vision and truth.